Stuttgart, State Gallery. I was terribly introverted in my youth, still, somehow, even if I've learned more and more to deal with it, or should I say hide. Anyway, it was not an easy exercise for me, State Gallery. It took me a long time before I dared not only to pass the building, but to seriously consider to enter it, better, for once to climb the steps that lead to the entrance. Of the old State Gallery, nota bene. The stoop of the new building of Sterling bewildered me too much anyway, as that I would have considered these. On the one side a large curved ramp, on the other side a no less large staircase. And what was above one could not see exactly from below. The risk was too big. Therefore, only the old State Gallery came into question, and to enter it, I don't know anymore how often I turned round. Had I already inhibitions to enter a cafe? Only in the cinema it was easy, but there then the light went off. And as I finally entered it, the affair became not better. A large entrance area, and I had no idea where to go. I cannot remember, but finally I stood in front of the staircase, more precisely in front of the staircases. Go up left or go up right? Obviously, they lead to the same hallway, but why then two staircases? And upstairs it was not any better. A corridor and 4 equal doors. Which should I open? Where to lead they? No designation helped along, or I'm just not able to remember. Should I open one haphazardly, or... Then I noticed the huge oil painting. It hung in the hallway, actually not to be overlooked, all alone with me. It was the first time that I stood in front of such a big real painting, and it was so beautiful. She was so beautiful. Hans Markart, the Nile Cruise of Cleopatra. But what fascinated me the most was the structure of the painting. I had never considered such a painting so close, so directly. Now I saw the brushstroke, understood what oil paint makes so special, and wanted only to touch it. But would I be allowed to do? Of course not. But I wanted to feel the color. But of course I did not dare. Then I decided to open the door at the front side. I took a deep breath and was glad all the time that apparently no one but me had an interest to be here. But what I saw then, I will never forget it. On a high pedestal, was it so high, stood 7 bizarre figures. Oskar Schlemmer, Triadic Ballet, so I could read it, and they immediately cast a spell over me. Symmetry, geometry, but also broken, spirals, wires, colors, fabrics, metal, rods, masks, helmets, spheres, clubs, pikes, discs, rivets, baubles. I could not discover enough. But then I became curious, greedy, what it all would give as well. It was something wonderful. The paintings, the impression, the feelings, and then almost a miracle happened. Otto Dix, the matchstick dealer, 1920, so stood on the sign. Also this picture cast a spell over me, but what was that for a newspaper snippet on a picture, partly repainted? Was it damaged? Stupid thought. Had the artist? I read the text. till this day, I don't know how I could overcome myself to dress somebody from the supervisory staff. Weren't they there to look after the pictures? But in a moment of unrestrained curiosity, I wanted to know. I went straight to the possibly responsible person and asked him. The newspaper snippet. That probably done the artist, or? And then he told me about Dix, the expressionists, techniques, and I was happy. Oh, Captain, my Captain. And what astonishes me till this day, Arp, Baumeister, Mondrian, Léger, Ray, lines, surfaces, shapes, color, symmetry, geometry, all the more, Magritte, De Chirico, Ernst, dream worlds, nothing real, but Dix, Gross, expressionists? Expressive is probably the most inappropriate word that comes into my mind about me. But maybe I saw only that how it looked inside me, without that I became aware of it. I consider the pictures now, today. Why do you cross my mind now? Italian art of Baroque, somehow far away. Feet don't fail me now. Lucas Granach the Elder. You did right, Judith. And you are so beautiful. And your little painting, thereon, you are even more enchanting. And a pity that no Salome hangs next to you. You would be the most seductive sisters I can imagine, were yet both of you seduced and used. You, one would have to thank even more, as Eve and Pandora. It's nice to be here yet again, so long not anymore already. But everything is so different. Everything was rebuilt and rearranged. But it's nicer, brighter, more friendly. Only to the permanent collection one comes not so beautiful anymore. Have to go over the ramp now. The old entrance is only exit now. Today I could enter not at all. But the paintings, those it benefits. The doors are gone, large glass doors. They show what's behind. I'm sitting on a comfortable leather couch in the hallway, but you're no longer there. Because of you I came, wanted to see you again, and this time I had touched you. But you are no longer there, and the memories of you are so fragmentary. But I have learned. Ask a lady, we have a chat about, that the pictures in the hallway have alternated all the while, that mine probably currently in the stack room is. But she was able to, due my very inadequate description, woman, probably naked, but not quite, probably historical painting, I believe something with Cleopatra, wonderfully help along. So unfortunately I could not meet you, but I will visit you at home on the internet. On the wall is now something modern. Seems to me petty. Why I always have little use for visual arts after 1945, and why I have no use for visual arts of the last decades. literature and music. I came through the new, but I will leave you through the old at least. The entrance area, now probably better exit area, bright. There are only a few meters to the staircases. I have everything so huge in my head. Württembergerian Art Society. You are very differently housed now. The politicians need space. And the permanent paintings of formerly are in the cube now. Thereon I had not even thought. Had already passed it formerly, never entered. And now, room installation. No reason not to go inside. Noise. What associations? Ocean. It fulfills the room, but there are no waves, no ocean. I read Natural Radio Wave Trap. The artist is called Sonntag. It's Sunday, May the 17th. Funny a sign. And what shall I do as an amateur astronomer from the circumstance that the noise came from converted extremely long-wave radio waves, the solar wind that interacts with the upper atmosphere, polar lights transformed into sounds? You should just stay curious. I dissolve in trust. I dissolve in noise. But the ocean, it gave then still also. Pacific Nocturne. What a reference. The Pacific Ocean. And even more extreme, recorded in Los Angeles, LA, loneliest island of gods and monsters down at the west coast. If that is not fate, Miss Grant, or just a nice coincidence and a reward for not having gone straight to the cube. I have to wait for quite a time, because not all installations can run at the same time, but that time I definitely will take. And then I hear the waves of the Pacific in their silent dignity. And then I close my eyes and lose myself in myself. Richard White. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Cube. Formerly, you were housed in a Württembergerian Art Society. Today here, in admitted, very beautiful surrounding. Dix. You look so deeply into the souls of humans. Metropolis Triptych, Prague Street, choose out your portraits. I was so fascinated by your big exhibition, Ernst also, Prachensky, Sonderborg, so I've tried to paint once as well. And then upstairs, Peter Vogel. So much sounds in the city, everywhere today. The graphs and drawings, why do they interest me more? As then that I would like to bring you works to sound the beautiful filigree. But the room is filled with sounds and rhythm and tones, the other visitors. Discoteca Flaming Star. I need time till I overview it, like the words, the voice, the pictures in the first room, confusing and attracting. Unfortunately, today already so long on the way. Actually, wanted to touch the picture only. And now, many hours, So many sounds and paintings, and still a floor is waiting. Nevin Aldai. Video, sounds, landscapes. I think it would delight you also. Like the waves of the sea beat the drum. I like it, and I get tired. The drum, the rhythm, the beats, the of the drum and the of the heart. Is tropical video art? I drive home by train. What a beautiful journey into my past. How wonderful she might have been. Thank you for listening.